What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Beyond the Beat, and it's your boy Target. Yes, today we have another beautiful one from Jubet, and he calls this Hardest Truth. Currently, the song has about 1.4 million views on YouTube, but personally, I think it hasn't reached its full potential yet. The world has a population of about 8 billion people, and I think at least 5 billion people should watch this video. So after this reaction, I want you all to go on YouTube and type Jubet Hardest Truth and listen to that song because the song carries weight. Like each line in this song is true. And I think as an individual, a person living life, you have to understand the basic truth of life. When you understand the basic truth of life, some things wouldn't really worry you like that. You will expect, the unexpected. And when they finally do happen, you won't be bothered much because after all, you knew already. You understand? So, yeah, without further ado, let's get into it.
After school life is the hardest experience.
Bro, first line heat. He says that after school life is the hardest experience. Bro, if you are in school, you know, and you're going through the hard times, the stressful times, bro, like assignments are coming, term papers are coming, quizzes are coming, stuff like that. The only thought that comes to mind is, bro, when can I graduate and leave this school? But Jubert is saying that one of the hardest experiences is you leaving school, like graduating from school, because that is when you start facing real life challenges. You have to go out there, start working, paying your bills and stuff like that, bro. It's not easy, bro.
Whoever feeds you controls you. Money buys peace, not happiness.
Bro, whoever feeds you controls you, and money buys peace, not happiness. Yes, some people are rich. They can buy whatever they want to get peace of mind, but they cannot buy happiness. That is solid. That's true. And he said that whoever feeds you controls you, especially when you finish school and then you don't have a job, you're not earning any money. You would have to depend on people. And when that happens, they seems to control some part of your life. You understand? And if you don't want to be controlled, bro, you're gonna go hungry.
Spiritual life hits harder than physical life. Whatever was meant to be will be. So stop stressing about things that are beyond control.
It's hard, bro. So it says that spiritual life hits harder than physical life. Where we come from, they used to say that whatever that happens in the physical life has already happened in the spiritual life. You understand? And this from Ghana. I don't know if it applies, everywhere. Yeah, but I think that, spirituality is very important. You have to have, a spiritual backing as a human being. Don't just live your life, in the physical world. You have to pray. You have to have some spiritual protection. And he goes on to say that whatever is meant to be will be. So don't stress yourself over things that you cannot control. And I think this is a solid message. Let the past go. If you are facing a challenge, assess which part do you have control over and which part you don't have control over, and focus on the part that you have control over. Don't stress yourself because no matter how hard you try, you can't change some stuff. You understand?
Being everywhere gets you nowhere. Our parents also try not to be poor.
Being everywhere gets you nowhere. Don't just do anything people are doing just to get to a certain place because people are doing and they go there. You think you're going to do the same and get there. Being everywhere wouldn't get you anywhere. And the next line is our parents try not to be poor. Every parent in this world I know tried not to be poor, but then sometimes life happens. Let's listen to what he said.
Big money never comes clean and clean. Money never comes big. Calendar is fake. We only have day and night.
Bro, he says that big money never comes clean, and clean money never comes big, bro. Nah, this is the hardest truth. In this world, the people who really put in effort in their work, tends to earn less, bro. I mean, it's debatable though. Some people, athletes and, footballers, musicians, they get huge money, which is clean, like, yeah, because like one contract can give him like huge sums of money. And somebody doing fraud, those doing romance scam and stuff like that can also earn huge money, but that one is not clean. Yeah, so he's saying that at the end of the day, the truth is that people will work hard, but then they will earn small. So these are things we need to expect in life.
If you feel to cry, just cry, even if no one is there for you.
So that if you want to cry, just cry. If you feel like crying, cry, even though no one is there for you. Just pour it out, let the tears come out.
Education has nothing to do with wealth. Even selling your own kidney, you need connections.
E. Bro, this line is solid, bro. He's saying that education is not enough. Even if you wanna, sell your kidney, you need connection. So education is not enough when it comes to, getting wealthy, right? So, but then growing up, they've been telling us education is the key to success, which I believe though. But Jubet is saying that education alone is not enough when it comes to being wealthy. Even if you want to sell your kidney, you still need connection. So I think here what he's trying to say is that we have to add education and connection, to be wealthy, right? And I think our modern education system we have, they've incorporated the connection into the education system that we have now, which is a good thing. So connection is the same as you saying network. You have to network, right? So if you are in higher education, there are programs that allow students to network, meet industry players and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like you still have to go to school. Don't be fooled. You have to be educated. but don't just go to school. Make sure while doing that you are networking, right? Just build connections because even if you want to sell your kidney, bro, you will still need connections.
Tomorrow is not promised. Nothing is yours, not even your life. Just live.
Bro, he says that just leave. Make sure you are living, eh? Because tomorrow is not promised. Even though you have life, you don't own it, bro. Because today you are here, tomorrow you could die.
One day a day will start without you.
Didn't I say it? It doesn't matter if you're the most beautiful person on this earth, if you're the richest, if you're the poorest, like wherever you think you are, there will be a day that comes that the day will start without you. They will look for you, but nobody will find you because your time, would have expired at that time. So live, make sure you are living.
We break ourselves for people who wouldn't bend for us. Yet somehow, it's the unexpected hands that lift us when we fall.
Bro, I think this is one of the saddest truths in life. Bro, the people that we break ourselves for, who wouldn't even burn for us. It will shock you that when you fall, those people will be nowhere to be found. But people outside will be the people who will be there for you. Nah, maybe you didn't hear. Let's just take it back.
We break ourselves for people who wouldn't bend for us. Yet somehow, it's the unexpected hands that lift us when we fall.
Is this not sad? Is this not sad? And that is life. It happens every day. People will break ourselves for who wouldn't even bend for us. But when the unexpected happens, when we fall, you don't see them, you don't find them anywhere. People who we least expect, shows up for us. And that is sad. That is one saddest truth ever.
Narcissists achieve more than good people. Never think it can never happen to you.
Says narcissists get more than good people. Bro. People who are self-centered, people who do not care about others seems to get more in this life than good people. People who care about others, people who care, you know, that people do not have. So they want to share. People who support others when they have even something small. But then in this world, the bad people seem to live long. The bad people seems to get more. Another saddest truth.
Everything never thought is a lie. The actual things are not taught, and that's the world we live in. Consistency does not guarantee success. It's not always about working hard.
E. Bro, this truth is crazy. He says some things that are taught are actually not true or they are lies, but the actual things that happen are not taught. It's true. It's like you going to school. They always tell you find S, find Y, But then when you get out of school and then you face real life situations, you're not finding any X or Y. It's just by the way, anyway. But yeah, I think one of the saddest, not saddest truth, but then one of the truth about life is that sometimes you learn, when you start facing real world situation. It's like you getting a new job. Sometimes you learn a lot of stuff on the job. You don't learn those stuff in school. You understand? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. The actual things that really happen are not normally taught. So you get to experience them for the first time. And this is for the content creators. Is it that you being consistent doesn't mean you'll be successful? Nah, maybe you did not hear. Let's go back. Let's go back and listen. Wait.
We live in. Consistency does not guarantee success. It's not always about working hard.
Bro. So, for content creators and, other careers or jobs, they tell you that you have to stay consistent. If you're not consistent, you're not going to make it. But Jubet is telling you that sometimes life consistency doesn't mean you still make it. And it's true. Look at even football. People try, there are a lot of players that started academies and stuff with, those stars we have right now that still did not make it. Most of them, it wasn't that they were not consistent, but then, like he said earlier, whatever is meant to be will be. Bro, this is one of the hardest truths, bro. Let's go.
Life can humble you when you see 1K as one name. You can work hard but still fail while others are just winning without even trying.
Bro. Hey! He says that life can humble you. That when you see 1K, you think it's like 1 mil. Bro, life sometimes is sad though. Life can humble you that when you make 1K, you think you've made 1 mil. And the next line is that, sometimes you are not comparing yourself to other people. But what he's saying is that sometimes you put in the work, you try to make something work, but it doesn't work. But then your friend, succeed without even trying. You don't have to envy people. But then sometimes when you think deep about it, like some stuff doesn't make sense. Some stuff, doesn't make sense. Like one thing you would try, you put in much effort. The next person will just do something little and it works. But you, it doesn't work. Bro, life can really be some way sometimes.
Just because you're not giving up is not a guarantee that you'll finally make it. The one who doesn't run will not get to his destination on time.
Bro. These truths are very painful. He says that just because you're not giving up doesn't mean you make it. But they always tell us never give up. Bro, I mean, it's the hardest truth. What can you do? It is what it is. Somebody started doing this content creation stuff like years, but they are not even monetized. Someone just started last month. The person is. So sometimes I'm not saying give up anyway, but it's just part of the truths. You understand? Like sometimes you not giving up on something doesn't mean you are going to succeed. Sometimes there are stuff that are not just for you. So if you even say, "Oh, I'm not gonna give up," it will work and it doesn't work. Sometimes I think some point in time, depending on what you're doing, you have to give up. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you should give up just like that, but I'm saying sometimes, there are things you do that this thing is not for you. You don't have to force it. There are some things this is for you. That one, don't give up. Don't listen to it.
People are evil. Self love is very important. Breaking a habit sounds easy till you start the process. Never think it can never happen to you.
This is true, bro. Breaking a habit is not easy, bro. And never think it can't happen to you. It can happen to like everybody. There's bro, if you want to stop something, bro, the first you start very well. First day you're doing well, second day you're doing well, third day you're doing well, fourth. You start thinking about the fifth say bro, you're back to it. And don't be there judging people because it can happen to anybody. It is not easy. And this is also one, of the hardest truths.
Bro to bro, don't judge your dad until you become one. My face doesn't change no matter older I get. I look 12 yet I am 22.
Bro, he said bro to bro. Let me give you this advice. Don't judge your dad until you get there. Yeah, I know the fathers will be happy when they hear this. And he says, don't be deceived by my face. I may have a baby face. I may look like 22 years, but no, so I may look like 12 years, but I'm 22. This sounds like a friend of mine. That guy is old, but he has a baby face. Bad man.
Education is not the key to anything. Everybody is jealous, but sometimes the person who tries to keep everyone happy is the most lonely inside. I can tell.
Bro. Hey, it's true. It's true. Sometimes those that make us happy, they are the ones lonely inside. And sometimes they know, like, okay, they know that, well, I'm the source of their happiness. So sometimes, even if they are lonely, even if they are going through hard times, when they come out, they just try to pretend. They don't want you to see that aspects of them because they know they are, the source of your happiness. They want to make you happy. So if you have someone like that in your life, try to check on them, try to, like care for them because sometimes they also go through a lot. They just don't show it because, they are the source of happiness. You understand? Life can be very hard sometimes. Let's go.
We are happy you enjoy the music and in side you understand the lyrics. We already existed on earth before.
Bro. He says when you are happy, you enjoy the music. But when you are sad, that is when you listen to the lyrics. This sounds like somebody, who has gotten a broken heart. When everything is fine, they listen to a love song, like they vibe to it, they enjoy it. But when they break up or when they get broken heart, that is when they know the lyrics of the song word by word. You understand? That is when you are sad, that is when you pay attention to the words in the song. But when you're happy, you vibe, you dance, you don't even care about the lyrics, the beats. But when the bad thing happens, bro, you know the like word for word, bro.
Just from different generations. Yeah, I know it hurts, but you have to let it go.
Bro, he says that we existed before, but then it's just different generations. Hey, what does that mean? Bro, that one is hard for me. If you know what that means, put it in the comment section.
Life is meaningless without God.
He says that, life is meaningless without God. And you gotta let things go. You're gonna let, you know, the past go. Let the past go. And life is meaningless without God. So if you don't have God in your life, this is an opportunity. Seek God. Because life is meaningless without God. And you gotta let the past go.
One day I will sit down, cry and say it was hard, but I made it. At the end of the day, it's only God who keeps his promises.
Bro, this is true, bro. Oh, clap for Jubet. Hey. He's saying that one day he will sit down, cry, and say that, this journey was hard, but then I made it. But then it is not just, his strength. At the end of the day, it is God fulfilling his promises. Bro, this is solid and deep. So it's not that, oh, it was hard. I was able to go through it myself. I'm proud of myself. I did very well. But then at the end of the day, it is God, fulfilling his promises. You understand?
Everything comes true if I tell you have a strong mindset. According to the universal law of attraction of wealth.
Bro, hey. He says that according to the universal law of, attraction of wealth, you have to have the strong mindset to be wealthy, bro. But that is not true. This is linking to God fulfilling his promises as well. And think about it. People have strong, mindset, but they are still not wealthy. It is not always the case in this life. Just the strong, mindset doesn't make you wealthy. According to, the universal law of attraction of wealth.
Jubet.
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 Bro. Clap for Jubet, bro. Nah, like each line in this song is the hardest truth indeed. And like I said, I think every individual on this earth, must listen to this song. Right now, the song is 1.4 million on YouTube. Go on YouTube and run up the numbers. At least 5 billion people in this world should listen to this song. Because I'm saying this because, when you know the hardest truth about life and you accept it, nothing will surprise you. Because Jubet has listed every hardest truth in this song. And I like the way he composed it. Like, bro, hey, I think he should write a book, like, and list all these stuff. And it is true. One of the hardest truths in this is people that you break yourself for, who wouldn't even burn for you, right? When you are down, there will be nowhere to be found. And that is one of the painful, hardest truths. Another one is that, without God, your life is meaningless. So you have to make sure you seek God. The next one is life after school is one of the hardest experiences. Especially when you come from places where, it's hard to secure a job and stuff like that. Which one again? It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. Go and listen to the song, okay, and come back and let me know in the comment section the hardest truth that you think is painful. And one hardest truth that is not painful but it's funny is that when you're happy, you listen to the song, you enjoy the song. But when you are sad, when you are heartbroken, that is where you pay attention to the lyrics. You know what? Just listen to the song, And let me know in the comment section one hardest truth that Jubet did not add in this song. Yes, let me ask that question. So let me know one hardest truth that Jubet did not add in this song, because I know there are a lot, but people do not really think about it. So I think that if you are a human being and you understand this and you accept this, there's nothing that will surprise you. You'll be able to move on. You'll be able, yes, one thing he said was that you letting stuff go. You understand? And you focusing on the stuff that you have control on and not worrying yourself about the stuff that you do not have control on. So yeah, let me know in the comment section which other hardest truth that Jubet did not add. Maybe I can write the next song and add it. Nah, I like this song. I like this song. The beats, the voice. Like I thought it was a lady, bro. Nigerians do have like some voice, some special voice. I don't know. Whenever they sing, you know there's a Nigerian, and it's very nice. Like the voice is nice, the song, the lyrics is crazy, solid. The beat is good. Like this is a 10 out of 10. Like it's really nice. Let me know what you think about this song in the comment section. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Jabed is really good. He has other stuff. So I think I'll react to another song from him because nah, this boy is wise. Yeah, so yeah, like this video, share so others can enjoy. If you are new, kindly hit the subscribe button. It will really help me a lot to bring you new and authentic videos. Yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Be safe out there. It's your boy Target. I'm out.